Welcome to King Lizard's Game Lounge and Injustice 2 gaming action with ranked matches. So this is the first set of ranked matches I'm going to play here. I've jumped in with Aquaman purely because I feel that he's probably one of my strongest characters, along with Black Canary, Scarecrow, and also Batman and Green Arrow, the sort of characters I've warmed to and generally do quite well with. Supergirl is actually quite a tough opponent for any character. She's probably best tackled with, in my experience, someone like Black Adam and stuff, but she's got this kind of switch over uppercut where she'll do an uppercut and disappear off screen behind you to hit you up in the air. So she kind of goes the opposite side of the screen. She'll dash off to the right if she's on the right and hit you on the left. And it's actually quite a tough move to avoid getting hit by. But the rule is, the minute you see her character dash off right, then you want to be holding right to block her coming in behind you, because that's going to be your block at that point in time. If she dashes off left, then the same again, you want to be holding left to avoid getting hit by her from that off-screen uppercut. And because of that off-screen uppercut and how difficult it is to block, it's something that a lot of people are using to spam matches online. So people that, you know, maybe they know the characters, maybe they don't, I don't know, but it's quite frustrating when you're playing someone and all they do is that uppercut move or shoot you with lasers and you just can't get anywhere near them. It's quite tough to kind of recover from that kind of a situation. Caught me with the off-screen uppercut there, that was a good job. This chap I'm playing here is actually doing a really good job of showing her some of Supergirl's moves, or quite a good portion of her moves, and he's using them to good effect without too much repetition, and hence he's a real tough opponent. So far, quite a good match this, getting a good variety of moves from both characters. I'm trying my damnedest with Aquaman to win this, but it's getting pretty close here. So I've gone in with my super move, and the thing is with online, trying to use that super move rarely works because people are pretty good at blocking it, and it's quite a tight match, so I'm going to play a little bit more strategically now. A couple of ducks there, I've got my block coming on as soon as I finish a move. Managed to get the grab in, and all I need now is a trident strike from below and I get it. Match over. So the key thing with Aquaman against Supergirl I'm finding here is obviously to not let her get too much distance on you. If you let her get a distance, you're probably going to lose the match, so you need to keep her close quarters. So for round 2 of ranked matches, I've chosen Aquaman, again, purely because my opponent chose Blue Beetle, and I know that Blue Beetle is quite a tough character to beat at the hardest level of AI, so I'm sure if I get a human opponent that really knows his stuff, it's going to be quite a tough battle. And Blue Beetle is quite a serious threat as a character. You know, he really is a quick character to get off moves, especially close quarters, but also he can come in from the opposite side of the screen and do some pretty big damage on you, and then build up into like a juggle effect type attack, keep you in the air, do a lot of damage, and even get you to the point where you just don't get a hit in. So you do need to keep your guard about you. I tried to get him with the area damage there, missed it unfortunately. Used that triple strike. I was hoping to get the third move in, didn't work for me. But I drew him into the corner here just so I can get rid of that first health bar. So at the moment I'm just over half my original life plus my extra bar of health, so I've got quite a good lead on this guy. It is a bit of a dull match for my liking, to be honest. It's not what I was expecting. I was expecting a lot faster kind of play from this guy. He's trying to draw me over to him. I'm not going for that because I know what's going to happen. As soon as I go over there, I'm going to get uppercutted into the air and have the living crap beaten out of me. So I'm just going to sit it back. Just managed to block that in time. Get him with the overhead strike. He got sweeping on me. Managed to uppercut him. Saw him going for the power move. In with the triple strike. Got a bit of damage on me here. I'll do the trident strike followed by a throw, and it's match over. So didn't get many combinations off there. That was a bit of a dull match for my liking, but it's another win. 2 in the bag. So my third match, I thought I'd mix it up a bit. I've gone in with Black Canary here up against the Flash. This is going to be a tough match, and I keep saying that, but this one will be a tough match. Flash is a really swift character, one of the fastest characters in the game, obviously. And Canary's quite a martial arts orientated character. She's definitely a CQB character, so you want to keep your opponent close. You don't want them to get too much distance on you. This guy's doing a pretty good job of breaking my defences at the moment, finding it a little bit tough. I've got the power move on him, and he's jumped straight into a second one. That's given me a little bit of a head on the health bar side of things, so I'm a little bit in front at the moment. Nice breakdance sweep there. He got round me. We're pretty even Stevens at the moment. It's quite an equal match, this one. Managed to block that super move, get in with the sonic scream. Oh, I didn't get the move off. I missed the move there. I actually jumped through him rather than what I wanted to do, but he walked straight into that power move that I used as a defense as I landed. So that power move is literally just me pulling back with RT and A and holding it. You can hold it for a period of time. Obviously, the longer you hold it, the more damage you're going to do when you release. But there is, you know, you can cancel out of those things. I'll be honest, I very rarely cancel. I just let the move go through. But I do obviously change the length of time I hold it for. Like that one there was a very quick one, for example. Got that screaming on him again. He slowed down time. This really messes up your timing when you're attacking the flash, and he does that move. Walks straight into the area damage there. It worked pretty well. He's got the special off. I was able to block it again. Another power move. Trying to draw him in for the kicks. A lot of jumping around here. Got the power move again. Oh, I missed that overroll. I nearly caught him with the overroll grab there. In with the sonic move, and there's the overroll. So I pulled off the overroll second time around. Managed to win the match with Black Canary. Quite like Black Canary, very dynamic, very good character. Really like her, but she's close quarters, so you really don't want to be playing her against Superman or Supergirl online. If people know what they're doing, it's going to be a tough old fight. I've jumped back to Aquaman for the fourth match purely because my opponent was switching around the screen every time I chose a character, so I figured he probably knows what he's doing, so hence I've gone with my best character at this point. I could have probably taken him on with Green Arrow, because I'm quite confident with Green Arrow at the moment, but I think I'll sort of jump back in with Aquaman, given he's my kind of go-to character at the moment. So it's a pretty defensive match at the moment. There's a lot of blocking going on between us. Managed to get that kind of air strike in, followed by the trident strike and then a quick uppercut. Not jumping around at the moment. Again, more defending. Walked straight into that heavy blow that I set off there. Again, that was a RTA. Straight with an overhead. Jumping in, going to do the attack immediately. Get rid of that health bar. So I've hardly taken any damage at the moment. So let's see how this goes. Okay, he's got in with that grapple grab. That's quite a lethal move. He's using the back cape there to slow himself down in the air, which can obviously throw off my timing trying to hit him, so I'm not used to that, so that could cause me some problems if he's proficient with it. Yeah, he's landed it nicely there. Another trident strike for him, and also octo strike from below. Nice jump in. Jumping in is always a great way to attack. Obviously some characters have vertical attacks or angled vertical attacks that'll take you out the air, but sometimes people just aren't quick enough to react to it. I missed the super entirely there. He just kind of managed to dodge me at the last minute, which is pretty well done. Now he's sitting defensive because he knows he's in trouble here. Get the octo strike in, and I'll put him out his misery with a nice uppercut with the trident. So Batman didn't give me anywhere near the trouble I thought he was going to give me there. Batman has an excellent mix of CQB and distance or ranged attacks, so your best bet is to keep in his face, as I did during that match. So for my fifth match, I've gone back to Aquaman again, purely because this time around I'm fighting the Flash for the second time, but I wanted to try Aquaman against a human opponent to see how I get on here. Now the Flash is obviously one of the quickest opponents in the game, or quickest fighters in the game, so it'll be interesting to see how I do against this guy. So far I've hit him with a barrage of moves. He hasn't actually touched me as yet, using that trident strike and the under trident strike to great effect. He's getting some moves on me now. He's slowed down time, thrown off my timing. He's kicked me into the transition. This is a pretty cool transition, this. I like this. Not so great when it's done to me, obviously, but it's still pretty cool. I'll enjoy it while it lasts. Different characters in this game can do different things with the game environment. So for instance, this statue right behind us now, I can actually topple that. Because I'm Aquaman, I'm super strong, so I can actually throw and use objects within the environment to great effect to take out my opponent. So to the far left of me on this screen, there's actually a very big engine which for strong characters like Aquaman can also be thrown. What happened? This guy had a full bar of life. Oh, he left the match, quit the match, or he got disconnected. That was a shame. So I'm back to Aquaman for the next ranked match, purely because my opponent was trying to cherry pick while we were picking characters. And obviously that kind of made me nervous and think this guy knows what he's doing. I'm currently trying to get wins for my guild, so that's why I'm a little bit picky at the moment, because I want to get those wins up so we can complete our daily challenge. We've got to get 300 wins in a day, and obviously I want to contribute to that so that we get some more goodies of these mother boxes or guild mother boxes from our efforts. So this guy, he's quite a broken fighter. He's not kind of flowing very well, and as a result he's kind of messing up what I normally do too. I like a fast-paced match. I like a match that's kind of in my face. That way I just find it a lot more interesting, a lot easier to play. This guy's trying to bait me into him, and I've no reason to go into him because I'm ahead on health, so why would I do that? So he's pulled his special off far too far away from me there. So he's probably still learning Blue Beetle, to be fair, and if you know, he may have just come straight into this and started playing the game in multiplayer without really practicing and stuff. But to be honest, a lot of the character moves are very similar between the characters, so you can actually start one character, know a handful of moves, and actually be able to use those on another character quite easily, obviously with different effects and stuff. So now these clashes are dictated by the super bar, or the super move bar, that big long blue bar you see on the bottom right there. That's my bar. I used one section of the bar to defend myself against my opponent's clash attack. He only actually hit one button, and I know that because it only used one of my bars. So basically the defense depends on how many super move bars you've got. If your opponent has a full bar and you are free and he's successful, you're going to lose every time. So next up, I'm up against BRAINIAC. This is a character I've dreaded meeting online, to be honest. So this is like, it was my 7th match now or whatever. I've got him with Aquaman purely because I'm like, what is this guy going to do to me? I know from some videos I saw he was doing these downward laser things that kind of came out the sky, and it looked pretty impossible to dodge. So my first experience with BRAINIAC though online was in player matches, and he basically kept using this kind of tentacle move that just pushed forward and had all his tentacles come out and stab me, and that's all he did the whole damn match. It drove me insane, to be honest, so I really didn't enjoy playing him the first time round. This guy, however, is using different moves and stuff. That's the move there. So that move was just brutalizing me the other day. So we're mixing it up a bit here. He's playing quite defensive again. He's trying to get those projectiles on me, draw me into him. I'm not having that, because that move with those tentacles is, you know, a nasty move, and it's very hard to fight against when someone's constantly spamming it. So if he's going to stand back there, I'm just going to throw tridents at this guy. You know, I've now put the ball in his park. He's got to get to me to do damage. The timer counts out now. I win the match. So he's just quite happily sitting back there. I'm going to get in close and personal and get this special off. Hopefully he's going to block it because he's down low. Yep, there's that damaging octo move thing he does with his arms and stuff. Give him another strike and he'll get one more for good luck, and he's out of it. Another dull match. Hopefully I'll get a nice fast match for the next match. We'll see. So, but Aquaman, as you can see, he's pretty good at dealing with quite a versatile number of different characters. So this time I'm up against a very fast Robin. So let's see how I get on with Robin here. He's another quick character again. I've gone with Aquaman because this guy was switching character choices. So I thought I'd jump in with Aquaman, just keep my honour, and try and win another match. I think this is either my 7th or 8th match now, and I haven't lost one yet. But there's the first time for everything, right? So he came in with that charge. I was able to sweep him off the ground and then get him with that understrike from the octopus. He's getting some pretty good hits in on me there. Broke my defences and managed to juggle me for quite a bit. Did quite a bit of damage there. Blocked my super move. Really good reactions there from my opponent. Managed to get in with that strike and understrike with the octopus again, followed by the multi-strike into the body. So I'm a little bit up on health at the moment. He's ducking those tridents. Really good job of ducking there. He's got in. Yeah, he's doing a really nice set of combos. He's going to take my health bar. There you go. So we're both down to the same level now. Last health bar for both of us. Let's see how this thing pans out. He's starting out pretty well here, doing some big damage. Giving the bin to play with. Oh, got me in the air. That's not good. Managed to retaliate. Going to go for some jump kick combinations. Try and keep him at distance with jumps, and then hit him with a super or a special as I go in. I do have my super here. I'm going to use it for a fast multi-strike. As you saw there, I did quite a bit of damage to him then. Got the grab him. Backing off. Going to hit him with the downward strike and a trident throw, and then in with a multi-strike, and that managed to win me the match. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please be kind enough to rate the video and also subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed.